Hello everyone. Are you preparing for interviews for campus or off-campus placements or a job switch? If yes, then probably you must be wondering as to what are the key questions I must ace to make a cut. With so many interviews every day being conducted across the industry, a pattern seems to have developed. And today we are going to talk about 5 deadliest questions which can make or break your chances in the interview. And we will share the techniques to nail these questions. I am Rajan, an engineer with a long experience in the industry, have been a recruiter and a trainer who has trained more than 2,000 people ace through the interviews and group discussions. So let's dive in straight. The deadliest question which most of the people face is, tell me something about yourself. Well, this is the elevator pitch which you must encash upon. You must talk about the strengths which you have, and you have to highlight your academic background, your achievements, and the skills that you have. You have to find out certain match between the job which you have applied for and the skills which you have. Try to mention a project which is in alignment with whatever the job you are applying for. You may have to tell about some of your personal details. And while you are talking about your personal details, your personal background, family background, try to use the strengths and weaknesses of your family members or others to prop up your personality. You have to be crisp, clear, and very positive. The next question which comes to everyone is, where do you see yourself after 5 years? Well, this is not about ambitions. This is about alignment. Here you have to be showing how much you are clear about your life goals and how much clarity you have about the objectives which you want to achieve in your life. Plus, it ought to have the targets. You should focus and try to highlight the possibilities which you would be looking for within the company. And there you should be quite crisp and clear. Never say, I have not thought about it, or the time will tell. You can have certain personal targets also, along with the career targets, but it should mostly be focused on the professional development. Now, the third question, which the recruiters generally ask, is why do you think you should be hired for this particular job? Now, here, the interviewer actually wants to know how much homework you have done. So, beforehand, you should have researched about the company, about the job, and about the role which you will be playing. So you should highlight your skills in such a fashion that they are in alignment with whatever the company's roles and company's objectives, company's plans are there. You can use terms like your focus on AI manufacturing is in alignment with my project in the field of systems analysis or my robotics project. Well, so if you are able to connect these, then you will be able to justify your suitability for that particular position. Well, you should never say that I don't have a job, so I need it very much. No, you are not in with a begging bowl there. So you ought to be confident and you ought to show that you are the best fit for that particular job. Then comes the fourth question, which can be below the belt. Like they may ask you, if you do not get this job, then what would you do? This question is actually a time where you can showcase your willingness to be learning, to be developing, to be taking challenges, and to be prepared to face failures. There, you have to have clarity. You must have thought about some plan B. What do I do if I don't get this job or this type of a job? So project that particular plan B there, put it confidently and with emphasis on what are your steps, what are the steps you are going to take up. Here is the pro tip. You can ask for a feedback. So show your intent of getting feedback, learning, continuous development, and flexibility in your life decisions. You ought to show that you have got plans to go further and you have plans to build upon your strengths. And the fifth question actually can stumble you. Most of us are not prepared for it. That is, tell us about one of your weaknesses. Now, this question is quite strange. Though it talks about your weaknesses, actually it is an opportunity where you can showcase your strengths. You must have worked about your strengths and your weaknesses. So out of the weaknesses, you have to choose one about which you have taken certain actions. Highlight that. Tell them what you have been doing about it, how you have changed, how much change you have brought, and what are your plans about it. Now there you should match it with another of your strengths. Actually, you can, any weakness which is there, if you can mention that you are working to overcome that, actually that becomes your strength. They are just complementary. So you ought to use it appropriately. Well, friends, an interview is not just about giving answers to the questions. It's about relating your story to the role you are applying to. So, about the interview, you must remember that confidence, preparation, and authenticity are your real strengths in an interview. So, you ought to be authentic about your answers. No faking, no over exaggeration. Everything has to be crystal clear. Clarity in your mind is going to put you in a clear position before your interviewer. Well, if these tips are helpful to you, please take action to book a one-to-one call with me in the next step, and we can have discussions about it, personalized discussions about it. So wish you a happy interview journey, a success. Thank you.